up, Knicks Nation? Welcome to the show. Another blue and orange brunch, and as always, we have a lot to talk about, man. Charles Barkley is going to get the smoke and the fire today. The brother is very disrespectful to Knicks fans, and I've had enough. We got details on the fan that stormed the court in last night's game. More shenanigans to doubt the Knicks or stop the Knicks. The game 2 odds are revealed, and it's very disrespectful. We got to highlight a New York City bar doing something that is really unique to patrons who could drink for free. Game 1 had many elements to it. I'm going to do a nice little Easter egg-like breakdown for game 1. And Rick Brunson. Do some of y'all owe him an apology? Now, the refs. We got to talk about the refereeing and the battle that the Knicks had to overcome. Not just Wemby, but the whistle. So, man, let's get ready for an action-packed blue and orange brunch show. What's up, New York City? Welcome to the show. I am your host, Karan Pierre, the Objective Fan, and I'm straight out of Kings County, New York City's finest. Man, you know the vibes. Tell a friend that we live, man. Hey. Welcome to the show. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this beautiful afternoon. It's summertime, New York City. We have New York Knicks basketball in June, goddammit. But before we begin the show, we do have to take and address the proper formalities. We have to smash that like button. So as you enter the show, smash that like button so we can let the YouTube algorithm know that this is the place to be. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. So smash that subscribe button and help us on our journey. Each time we reach new subscriber milestones, we do have special giveaways. And the first is the 5K giveaway. All right? Where you could enter to win a chance to win this rookie Jalen Brunson trading card. All you have to do is subscribe. No phone numbers. No emails. No janky websites. None of the above. Subscribe now, and you will automatically be entered in the chance to win this. And big time salute to New York City, man. We on fire right now. San Antonio, a city under siege. We took over their town, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see who's in the chat. OKF Nation in full effect. My man Mellow Mike, what's good? Waltz P, matter of opinion. OKF Nation, Captain Tugboat Taylor of the ship. Big time salute to my man Sean. We in the building. Super J 918. Big time salute. All right. HRM the Great. We in the building. Zebra. Oh yeah, we got to talk about them referees and the stripes, but they don't even wear stripes no more. Big time salute to everybody on the way in. Zach, I see you. El Figgy. Pap the engineer. Big time salute. As you guys enter the show, continue to smash the like button. Couple of things before we get it started. Some things I would like to share. Well, if you don't know, we reached 1 million views. Okay. I put out a community post today, and it's amazing, man. 1 million views. I couldn't do it without you guys who've been here watching every single day. And yo, we keep growing. Before you know it, we're gonna surpass that 5,000 mark as well and give away that rookie Jalen Brunson card. And then I'm gonna have to come up with a new intro. And I do appreciate all of you guys for your support. Of course, tonight I'm going to try to do another show. If something crazy comes up, I'll see. I didn't get a chance to publish the 10 keys article, but I'm still gonna publish it because I wrote a lot of information. Tomorrow we got more blue and orange brunch, and of course, game 2 tomorrow. Where there's smoke, there's fire. By the way, if you didn't watch the Where There's Smoke, There's Fire last night, it was a great show. Oh my goodness! First off, what happened to San Antonio Spurs fans? Believe it or not, to the people who watched this show, the Bronzeville Spurs fan did not show up last night. He said he had Boost Mobile. His network wasn't working, dog. I can't believe it. So the new rule that we created for the NBA, and I called the other Spurs troll. He didn't answer as well. The new rule for the NBA Finals is that if you do not answer your phone when your team loses, you cannot call up if your team wins. The only way to redeem yourself is to call up, after the loss. So that's the new rule that we instituted last night because I was disappointed that these brothers did not show up. And I gave both of them the warning. I said, look, man, I'm going to call you guys, and the motto on this Nick channel for the past couple of years has been, don't disappear. Because we're known to get you the hell up out of here. All right. So I'm going to get into research mode, get this thing started. Now, right now, we don't have any other games because we're the only show in town. And everybody's talking about us. They all watching. Bam, let me get into side research mode. Let me just make this adjustment so y'all can see it a little better. All right, so inside research mode, we're going to take a look at the game from last night. I want to give you a couple of things that I noted from last night's game, looking at the game night. And I'm probably going to watch the game over as well. Not that I need to. It's just, I ain't got no other basketball to watch, so I might as well watch the game over. But, salute to the boys in orange and blue for stealing their heart, mind, body, and soul, their spirit at the end of the game because they were deflated and there was nothing they can do to withstand the onslaught by the New York Knicks. We came into the fourth quarter, tied. I don't think we had a tie going into the fourth quarter all year. I do got to stat check that. I'm not 100 on that. But definitely this is the first time we entered the fourth quarter tied in the game. And then, having to overcome another, deficit. Once again, these guys, incredible, man. I mean, you got to tip your hat off to Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns and Josh Hart. I mean, everybody brought something to the table, but the Knicks were down. At one point, 103-95, and it was looking bleak, but we had the spirit to bounce back and overcome. By the time we got to the 4:45 mark, we were up 94-89. Jalen Brunson put on a show in the fourth quarter, made him dance. I just want to say this, and this is why I'm very confident. A lot of you guys knew that I personally, I don't pick sweeps. I never done that. I'm talking about we went up against teams. Well, we swept 2 teams this year. I didn't pick those to be sweeps. I think I said 5 games, and I said 6 games. Or did I do both 6 games? I might have did both 6. I can't remember. Anyway, nonetheless, the bottom line is I never normally pick sweeps. And I see something special in this Knick group, and I think last night confirmed my suspicion. These guys performed very well when it mattered the most. You're talking about crunch time. But here was the smoking gun to last night's game. In the first quarter, the San Antonio Spurs had 10 fast break points. 10 fast break points. 7 points off turnovers. You're talking about a New York Knicks team. Hold on, let me just show you how on point I am. I got so much stats and information. Right? I do real scouting reports out here. You see this right here? I do real scouting reports. Coming into this game in the playoffs, The Spurs had 10 fast break points in the first quarter. During the playoffs, opponents have scored 9.5 fast break points a game on average. For the whole game, they had 10 in the first quarter. So that was one reason why I felt confident. I said there's no way they could sustain this. This is a New York Knicks team that thrives defensively in transition. I argue that we have the best transition defense in basketball, and it's been that way for some time, not just in the postseason. All right? But when you look at the 10 fast break points in the first quarter, right, they had 15 for the game. That means they only had 5 fast break points for the remaining 3 quarters. That was the consistency of the Knicks defense pairing through the fog of cheat codes. We're going to get to some of them cheat codes in a second. But once they were able to clean up the transition game, I think Dylan Harper scored the bulk of his points in the first half. Hold on, really quick. I'm going to be bouncing from window to window. I got multiple windows open right now. Harper finished with how much? 16. I think he had 10 in the first. Hold up. Give me 2 seconds. So this is the first quarter. Harper, he had 10 in the first. He finished with 15. Dylan Harper was neutralized. Okay. And then I thought Castle was their best player for a lot of parts of the game. I mean, Wemby still put up 26. It was a hard 26 points. But these New York Knicks, when you tighten up the transition defense, and now you got a team like San Antonio where I don't think Wemby had any lobs last night. Did Wemby catch a lob? I know he had the one dunk, but did he catch a lob? That was something that they were punishing teams with. Wemby, I don't know what his average was. I never looked it up, but he had to argue at least 3 to 4 or 5 lobs a game. You know, if not at least 2. He had 0 last night. I mean, one of the things, to suit the L Figgy, one of the things we noticed during the op watch party in game 2, Wemby, anytime he was guarding Hartenstein sets the screen and he dives off the pick and roll. All that means when I say dive, he's heading towards the basket after he sets the screen. You run to the basket. When he gets down low, because Wemby usually plays in drop, right? They don't really switch that often. I mean, sometimes they do switch. But anyway, when he does dive and he does stay downhill, Hartenstein would seal him. And salute to Mitchell Robinson for playing with the hand, not allowing, whatever his causes injury to take him out of the finals. But Mitch did the same thing on one play. And these are the elements to the game that the Knicks have at their disposal. And the sad part for San Antonio, I know that they didn't play their best game. I mean, the Knicks defense was outstanding, especially in the second half. In the first half, the San Antonio Spurs put up 55 points. They only had 40 points in the second half. They had 19 points in the fourth quarter. But once we took away their transition attack, they had nothing for us in the half court. Now, the second quarter is when I felt like the cheat codes came out with the referees. And, we had to deal with the refs not giving us any foul shots. I think we took our first foul shot in the third quarter. Hold on, I got you. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. I'll pull it up so we can check it out in real time. All right. This is why I stay in research mode. So this is the first half. And no, we did take 2. So it was late in the second quarter. That's when we took our first free throws. And by the way, the discrepancy in the free throws was 3 to 12. And so in my mind, the New York Knicks did an incredible job, man. Just dealing with the transition defense. Another thing, y'all talk about defense. Y'all talk about defense. I just want to say this. This is why I do what I do, man. Bam. Jalen Brunson, his defense was phenomenal last night. I just want to show you guys. This is, by the way, the matchups on NBA.com. Not my matchups, the matchups that's on NBA.com. Look at Jalen Brunson's defense on Champagnie. This is supposed to be Jalen Brunson's assignment. Jalen Brunson, he spent 6 minutes on Champagnie. Champagnie went 0-4 from the field and 0-4 from 3 when Jalen Brunson was guarding him. Phenomenal. All right. Dylan Harper went 1 or 2. Only one bucket, 2 points on Jalen Brunson. All right. But look at Jalen Brunson on defense, man. No one scored on Jalen Brunson besides Harper. Do y'all see that? And Harper scored 2 points. Jalen Brunson completely obliterated the assignment. He completely obliterated the assignment. Let's go to Big Bodega Cat. Look at this. Let's talk about defense with Cat. Do you know, and Suta, I'm not sure who this was last night, but somebody brought it up. Can't remember who it was. Victor Wembanyama shot 2 of 11 from the field against Karl Anthony Towns. Who was the one that told y'all that Towns plays defense? Hold on, let me get out of research mode. Who was the one that told you that Towns defense is not a liability when they tried to run those narratives? I was the one to tell you, man, Towns plays good defense, man. I don't care about what they trying to tell you. Big Bodega Cat plays good defense. And his defense last night was phenomenal. He did a better job than Mitch. It's Sukta Mitch. By the way, I'm not done. What about Stephon Castle? 2 of 7 from the field. That's on pick and roll switches when he's going downhill. Yo, I swear, I called this game. Man, when I do the 10 Keys show, man, y'all got to watch the 10 Keys show. I'm going to write the article to it. It was supposed to be done yesterday, but I just needed a chance to post it. But it is what it is. Stephon Castle, 2 of 7 from the field, all going towards the basket. Dominate the paint and the glass. Didn't I tell you that was one of the keys to victory? We did not dominate the glass, but it wasn't completely out of reach. I think we did better in the second half. Hold on. Let me see. First half, 21 rebounds. Yeah. So, no, we didn't do better. We actually did better in the first half because they wound up being a +5. But it didn't come back to haunt us. But I just thought that the Knicks were phenomenal, man. I mean, there's a lot more I could get into, but I'm gonna shift gears from there. If you just joined the show, continue to smash that like button. We talking about what the Knicks had to battle more than just the game last night. I'm gonna get more into that. But I got a whole lot of topics. All right. And one of my questions on the day is, do you owe Rick Brunson an apology? By the way, if you're not subscribed, you might as well subscribe as well because we know you guys are watching, but you're not subscribed. Last 28 days, half of you guys watch, but you still don't subscribe. Help us close the gap today. We're here twice a day, every day, and we're consistently here to give you all of this Knick information. All right. I'm going to shift gears a little bit from game 2, and I'm going to get back to it. And when you guys call up, we could talk more about it. I want to talk a little bit about some of the other facets to this whole shebang here. Let me see. I'll get to Brunson a little bit later. Let's start off with a feel-good story. And then I'm going to get into game 2 a little bit later as well. Because there's some things about game 2 that I think that is kind of interesting. I think Vegas needs to learn their lesson. Hint, hint. I want to start off here, though. This NYC bar covered everyone's tab because the Knicks won. and he used Kalshi to hedge their bets. Talk about Knicks fans putting their money where their mouth is. If you believe the Knicks have a chance to win, why not put your money on it? All right. Let me just zoom in a little bit so you can see this a little bigger. Right. This is an interesting story. But a small ball in Manhattan, Upper East Side, is turning the NBA Finals into a masterclass in risk management and a preview of what Wall Street hedging might look like. Okay. Jeffrey, the craft beer and cocktail bar in East 60th made a splashy promise ahead of game 1 of the NBA Finals. Listen to this. Customers who arrived before tip-off would get a free bar tab up to $100, not counting tax and gratuity. If the Knicks beat the San Antonio Spurs, owner Andy Friedman explained the thinking in the video, posted a bar on social media. He says this: "I am on a mission to give away a lot of free food and drinks this week." That was his hook. And it was a lesson he learned from his miscalculation. He offered customers 1% off their tabs for every point the Knicks won by. And remember, the Knicks won by 37 points. That's 37%, all for the bill. He took a $4,000 hit. So he learned his lesson. So this is what he said he was going to do. He hedged his risk on Kalshi. Now I'm planning on taking a look at Kalshi for next season, and I want to see how I could add that to my arsenal, so to speak. But Kalshi seems to be the hit trend with people in their whole gambling space or whatever. No, it's not gambling, it's the poly market space rather. So I plan on taking a look at that, next year. Salute to all of the OKF Nation, the hardcores. We definitely will be bringing back the parlay builders next year. Sure, 100%. So anyway, this is what he did. He hedged it via Kalshi. If the Knicks win, it covers everyone's tab. That's a successful hedge. If the Knicks lose, he's out the $5,000 premium, but makes it back then from the pack house. So that's how he did the hedges bet. I thought this was a cool story. Do you believe in hedging your bets? I used to do that with boxing, where I would pick the favorite and then pick the underdog. So that way the favorite will cover most of the loss from the underdog. It's just a tactic. I mean, you really don't win much money, but you don't lose much money. You only win the money if the underdog actually gets the win and then you come up. But how often do underdogs win? But if you want to talk about that, we can. I'm going to continue to shift gears really quickly. Let's get into the crazy fan. So y'all want to talk about the crazy fan? I got some information on the crazy fan last night who robbed us of a turnover and opportunity in transition. That was wild last night. And, when you're watching the game, you had to deal more than with the Spurs. We like the Spurs had a lot of help last night and they still couldn't win. This is why it's Knicks in 4, goddammit. This is why it's Knicks in 4. But I got some details on the fan that stormed the court last night. So let me just put this up here. I'm with the mysanantonio.com. They had all the insight on it. So the details emerge. Fans inside the Frost Bank and glued to their television sets suffered heartbreak on Wednesday night as the San Antonio Spurs fell to the New York Knicks. Oh, bunch of crybabies. Oh, by the way, too, we had a San Antonio fan that was bold enough to call up. His name is Musa, not to be confused with the Knick Nation Musa. And he kind of threw me for a loop. I said, wait a minute, is this Musa from New York? And he kind of gave me troll vibes, and then I proceeded to cook him. Oh my! If you listen, I told him I watched every single San Antonio Spurs loss. I watched every single San Antonio Spurs loss. Anyway, let me go back to the research mode so you can see this. So yeah, this is the article here. So they got their heart broke. This is what I was reading from if you didn't see it. They fell to the Knicks. The fan rushed onto the court and filmed himself taking a selfie with Victor Wembanyama. Much confusion of the New York Knicks forward. This is how you know they don't watch basketball. They call Mitchell Robinson the forward. And this is what I'm talking about. Listen, I read a lot of news every day. And every day I see so much errors. They called Mitchell Robinson a forward. New York Knicks forward Mitchell Robinson before he was dragged by security. I'm not here for the basketball knowledge. I'm here for the knowledge of the fan. But yeah, anyway, the Spurs went on to lose 105-95. And guessing the fan didn't help things. He didn't. All he did was piss us off. All right. This is the footage of the fan on the court. All right. You see it. They came in. I think that if this was Madison Square Garden, I don't think the fan would have been able to get on there. Hold on, let me see if I could play it again. Hold on, let me see if I can play it again. Yeah, look, see the steal? Mikal had the steal. And the fan ran on the court. NBA cheat codes went wrong. Anyway, we had to battle more than the Spurs last night. It was more than just the Spurs last night. Who was the fan not rushed onto the court? The Bexar County Sheriff Office told my essay the fan was a juvenile. So this guy was a teenager. He wasn't a grown person, according to them. And his name was not released. Good. So that way he don't have to deal with, the scrutiny online, so to speak. BCSO shared that the juvenile was arrested on charges of disrupting meeting or procession by intentionally disrupting a lawful gathering, as well as a criminal trespass by entering the property without effective consent of the owner, despite having noticed that the entry onto the court was prohibited. Also, whoever he is, he can expect a lifetime ban, not just from Spurs, but from the NBA, and could face criminal charges, as entering a restricted area of a stadium in Texas is illegal. According to Fort Worth Star-Telegram, criminal trespass and disorderly conduct charges are punishable by up to 180 days in jail. He won't get that. He's a kid. That punishment will vary given his juvenile status, but he could be out a few $1,000s for buying courtside seats. So this kid is a rich kid. It's a rich kid, all right? He had courtside seats. Yeah. His family will be all right. He ain't getting no jail time. His lawyer, he already got he got the 5-star lawyer. You already know what that is. Wemby reacted. I don't give a damn about what Wemby's reaction to it was, but this is the details on the kid. He's going to get a lifetime ban and probably no jail time. But in real time, keep it real. Did you guys think the fix was in? Did you guys think, oh man, the Knicks are doing too good? Let's send a fan out there. Yo, last night was a wacky game. Very wacky game. And it was so much going on that you just never know, man. You just never know. I'm gonna play this Charles Barkley audio for y'all. And from there, I'll open up the phone lines. Let me see what my man A-Pal Diaz. Big time salute, A-Pal Diaz. In the building. What's good, OKF family? By the way, A-Pal Diaz, I put the correct link to the Discord in the post. My bad last night. To all of the members that tried to join the Discord server, I just want to let you guys know, in the membership section, there's a link to join Discord. Like in the members perks. But I did a post last night, and for whatever reason, I was in a rush. The link wasn't the right link. I thought it was the right link, and y'all couldn't join the Discord. So my bad on that. I'm going to do another post today, but I also responded to you guys' post with the link. So if you click the link that I sent you on your post, you can join the Discord server. So A-Pal, you can get inside the server. It's lit. We had a great conversation, great time watching the game together last night, as we always do. If you would like to be a part of the Discord server and the festivities, I'm always in there. We got the 24/7 Nick chat. All you gotta do is join the channel, and you will be a part of that experience. It's lit. It's fire. We have a great time. So my bad on that. And also, big time salute to my man Delmar Brown for the jewels. I do appreciate the jewels family. All right. Continue to smash that like button. Just trying to make sure, because I have all these announcements I want to make in my head, but then I be forgetting. because sometimes I don't write everything down. All right, but hold on, really quickly. Let me go to. I'm gonna set up the audio for Charles Barkley. Now, I don't really watch post game shows like that because most of the time I'm getting ready for the show. So when I'm getting ready to show, there's graphics and things I gotta do, and then I want to make sure nothing landmark happened. I gotta try to catch Mike Brown's post conference. There's things that I try to do. So I'm not really privy to a lot of the stuff that goes on post game. That's why I wait for the next day when I get a chance to read everything and hear everything, and then we do the blue and orange brunch so we could talk about it. But um, Charles Barkley says something that I don't think most people caught, or people they allowed it to just, brush, go over their head, so to speak. And I'm gonna put this on the screen. Give me 2 seconds. Not on the screen. I'm gonna play the audio so y'all can hear. Y'all gotta hear how Charles Barkley spoke about us, Knicks fans, not the Knicks, about us. So let me just make sure y'all could hear this. And let me just see what channel this is going to be on. Like, this is some wild stuff. Wild stuff. Man. Uh-oh. Might be a problem with the video. Hold on, let me try a different route. Oh, no, wait, hold on. I think we got it. Oh, it cannot be played. Why can't it be played? What happened? Did they take it down? Oh, man. I went through great lifts to find this video. Might have took it down. Let me see if y'all can hear that.
Last championship.
All right, y'all can hear that, right? All right, so y'all can hear it. I see it. All right. I'm gonna let it play. Just listen to what Charles Barkley has to say, and I'm gonna get to the phone line.
Ernie, you were what? 1 year old. Ernie, who was on the set with you back then? Oh, Mommy, I love you. I have to think about that. Look at these people. Look at these cockroaches. They travel all the way across the country.
Did you hear that? Hold on, I'm gonna run it right back. Listen to this.
Look at these people. Look at these cockroaches. They travel all the way across the country. These cockroaches. Dang.
He called the Knicks fans who travel cockroaches. I found that to be very disrespectful, bro. Very disrespectful. You call us cockroaches? Like, what? Very disrespectful. 646-995-8389. What words do you got to say for Charles Barkley? He's amused to me now. Listen, Charles Barkley, dog, you never won a championship. You're mad at the Knicks because we're about to do something that you've never done before. You always got something negative to say about New York City, bro. Could y'all believe? Let me look into the live chat. This guy, Charles Barkley, has the audacity to disrespect us and think that is cool. That's why I don't listen to the show. What do y'all think about that? Charles Barkley said we were cockroaches. Yeah, I see you, Delmar. Big time salute to y'all in the live chat, man. Get on his head. We letting Charles Barkley have it today. 646-995-8389. Call up, voice your opinion. All right. Got my man JJ in the building. Hey, Bronzeville, don't send me no goddamn messages, dog. You better call up and get this work. I don't want no messages from you, Bronzeville. You disappointed me last night, bro. I'm calling you, and you not answering the phone. You know the rules, dog. You better call. I'm not calling you. You better call up. We want to mock you and make fun of your damn San Antonio Spurs. We the men in black. We about to get y'all the hell up out of here. What's good, JJ?
Yo, Karan, what's good, brother? How we feeling, man?
I'm feeling good until I heard Charles Barkley call us cockroaches.
Where that's great. Yo, that's wild, yo. Like he's always hating. I feel like he hates New Yorkers more than the Knicks. Like he hates New York people
Right.
for some. That's the whole Alabama thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like jealousy, pretty much.
I ain't going for it, man. I ain't
Nah,
going for it.
Good
So the
luck when
next
they
time
got
you watch
Barkley.
Inside, right?
Hmm. Go ahead,
Go ahead.
bro.
No, I
No,
said
I
the
was gonna
next time you
say,
watch Inside
yeah.
Stuff, listen.
Hmm.
Remember, he said that about you when you're laughing and cackling.
Right.
He thinks you're a
Facts.
cockroach.
Nasty work, Good luck to him and Draymond when they're in New York for Game 3 when we're up 2-0 and the fans are riled up. Better have a lot of security with y'all. I'm just saying, man. Knicks fans ain't
I'm just
playing,
saying.
They
He
ain't
better
playing.
apologize on the air, and I need to see that
Word.
video.
That's what I'm saying. Facts, man. You know what he also said? I think it was like last week. They showed the Knicks fans outside the watch party outside the Garden. He was like, "Those are poor New Yorkers, broke New Yorkers that don't have the money to get in the actual building. Like, just nasty, yo. Like, why? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's wild.
I don't know, man.
That's wild.
It's wild, but yeah, he's a hater. But so yeah, about the game, man. Like, listen, Cat, MVP. Like for real, man. His defense on Wemby, that was a clinic. That was a clinic. He shut him down. He couldn't move. He couldn't blow past Cat. He couldn't post him up. Incredible. And you know what impressed me too? They showed Cat during in one of the huddles, kind of early in the game, maybe second quarter, and he was saying we got to stay in this game with our defense. Our offense isn't there yet, and he was like, we know the offense is gonna come when it matters. He was like, we have to stay in it with our defense, and if you're gonna talk it, you got to back it up. And he backed up his words, and he has been. He's been playing defense for a long time now this year. I mean, a long time. So the narrative, his defense is terrible. Nah, you're not watching the games, man. You gotta watch the games. His defense has been on point for a good 4 months, at least. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, my thing about the Spurs that I said was I don't think they have the shooting to match ours. And we didn't even shoot well, and we still won by double digits. Their only sniper is Champagny, and you see what happens when you actually guard him. He ain't going to do nothing.
Bingo. You guys
If you're
keep
going
your
to
hand
leave
in his
him
face.
open, yeah, that's it. Simple. He ain't going to do nothing. Anyone's near him, he's missing. Straight up. If anyone's on him, he ain't going to do a damn thing. If you're going to leave him open like you did in the first half, yeah, he's going to cook. But if you guard him, he ain't doing nothing. So that's to me, just stay attached to him. No one else is going to do anything because their guards, Fox, Castle, Harper, they're the same. They can't shoot. You got to be able to shoot. Their guards cannot shoot. So let's go, man. Let's go for the kill shot tomorrow, man. Let's go.
Indeed. Big time
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. All right, man.
It's my man JJ. Hey, yo, I just want to say this, man. The Knicks with Towns, I would go back before 4 months. He's been doing this all year. And honestly, if you really want me to go crazy, I'd say last year he wasn't that bad. I'm not saying he was great, but the Knicks as a whole last year, our defense was trash, but it was really the 3-point defense. Like our perimeter defense was trash. I think this year our perimeter defense is probably, I would say, a lot better. But Towns has been defending. I did a presentation. When was that? What show was that? Anyway, the paint defense by the Knicks has been good all year. In November, we were top 5 in opponent points in the paint. We were top 5, top 10 in 2-point defense. Teams never shot well against us in the interior all year. Even when the defense was suspect, that was the perimeter defense. Big time salute to my man, A. Powell. Got to win game 2. I want to come back with a tie. Okay, you don't want to come back with a tie. I'm assuming that's what you mean. Yeah, I think we're going to win game 2, and I'm going to talk more about that tomorrow as to why I'm so confident that we'll win game 2. I didn't get to tomorrow's preview and tomorrow's game yet. I'm building towards that. This is a show. But I'm going to tell you right now, I think that we're going to win game 2. And I know it was just game 1 and there's a lot more to go. But the fact that our half-court defense is so good, if we could continue defending the transition attack, there's nothing these guys will be able to do against us. That's a fact. Hold up. Stop the presses. Hold up. Hey, Bronzeville. Let's go. Smoke fire.
What's good?
What?
I fell asleep
What
last night, man.
happened?
I got two hit up, man. I fell a damn sleep. I sat on that couch. I was
Mm,
pissed.
I
I
don't
had
know.
700 million phone calls from all y'all Knickerbockers. People I don't even speak to in 9 years. They want to call me. So phone's going off the hook. But it is what it is. Congrats. I got a one strike. You can have it.
One. We about to
One
win game
strike. And
two.
the game, yo,
Bro,
listen,
we
let me
about
tell
to win game. You don't have a
you,
prayer's
not
chance
winning
in
no
hell.
goddamn game two. We're coming through smacking.
Oh,
Because you know
I
what?
can't wait.
It's a revenge game, man. It's a revenge game. We should have never lost that game.
Dog, you outclassed, you're overmatched, you don't have a prayer's chance in hell. I'm sorry,
You're lying
bro.
to yourself. There was moments in that game when you yourself were worried, like, man, this is what we gotta
No,
face.
I wasn't. I
That
seen
looked
the
nothing
transition
that looked nothing
defense.
like Cleveland. I'll tell you that much.
Listen, let me tell you something. We got the best transition deep. No, Cleveland actually was up 22. They actually did better than y'all in game one.
I'm not talking
Yeah,
I'm
they
talking
did
about
better
in
than
general.
y'all. No,
No,
Cleveland did better than y'all in game one. That's a fact.
How much did y'all score against Cleveland in game one?
We were down 22 points in
How
game
much
one.
did y'all end up with?
I'm gonna tell you.
Y'all shot 50% in that game. I mean, just stop. You guys were struggling for last night. You had three starters scored nothing. So
we scored 115 points that game.
Yeah, listen, y'all won. Y'all got what y'all needed to do to get the win. Y'all look like a more prepared team. Obviously, y'all were off, a little longer than us.
Nah, though. We just a better team. Y'all not
no,
that
no,
good.
you don't believe that at all. You don't believe
You
that at all
beat
after last
injured
night.
team. The Thunder were hurt.
How much points did y'all score last night? 105.
105. You scored 95. What happens you scored the last time you saw us? Let's go there. How much you scored the last time you saw us?
Maybe 90-something, 100.
No, you scored 89 points, dog. We dusted y'all.
It was a blowout, right?
Yes,
Y'all were
that's what we do.
120? All right, this playoff time. What do you have? Y'all averaging 120, 130 or something?
Dog, we played a bad game, dog. You didn't even see the real smoke and fire.
So hold on, when y'all y'all make Cleveland look bad, but y'all just miraculously look bad on your own though. When this y'all turn.
Dog, what happened when we faced the real team? We faced the real team last night. We dusted y'all off.
So you're saying that y'all faced the real team?
Get them out of here, God damn it! That's what we do. I just wanted to have fun with him, J-Tag. Chris Dad, sorry. Yo, he sounds delusional.
10 seconds.
He sounds delusional. Yo, salute to Crim's dad. Yo, that's fire. That's fire. Got him up out of here. Yeah, he's suspended for the day. He can't come back. Hey, yo, Crim's dad, that was fire. A-Pow Diaz, we playing like the old Yankees, slow in the beginning, then BTA in the end. Yo, A-Pow Diaz, bro, listen, he don't understand that the only reason why they were up is because we had a lapse in our defensive transition defense. That's why I told you the stat. They scored 10 fast break points in the first quarter. That's more than we gave up on average in the entire playoffs. There's no way they're going to sustain this. We got the best transition defense in basketball, bro. I'm not just saying that because I'm a souped out Knicks fan. I'm saying that because I got the stats and the numbers to back it, bro. There's no way they were going to run us out the gym. No way. Like, they don't even see the pattern that emerged. We played against a real team. They had how many days off? At least 4 days off. It's not like they played the other night like Cleveland. Cleveland played better than them. I forgot to add that detail. Cleveland played better on a one night off, having to go from a game 7, 1 day off, and then go to Madison Square Garden. 2 road games in a row. They went from the road to back home just a couple of 50 miles, 100 miles. San Antonio can't be that far from Oklahoma. What is he talking about? Hey, yo, I agree, though. We put the BTA late in the game. I think tomorrow's going to be a blowout. I'm dead ass. Yo, but salute to my man Cribs. That hold up. Hold up. I gotta like and love all the supers, man. Yo, I do appreciate that. Yo, Crims Dad came out of the blue with that, Crims Dad. You know, I had 4 of them things on deck. It's just that I was, I just wanted to laugh at them. But if y'all don't want them people here, y'all don't gotta have them here. Y'all can get rid of them. All right. If you don't want to hear from them, you can get rid of them. Hold on, let me get back to the phone. I'm gonna take a couple of more calls, and then I want to get into some more stuff. Hold on, let me get Angie on the line. All right, 646-995-8389. This is the Blue and Orange Brunch. Salute the Crims Dad, man. That was fire. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't expect that. I did not expect that. Hello, Angie?
Hello, this is Angela Roberts. I'm unable to.
All right. Call me back, Angie. Call me back. Hold up. Where am I at? Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, Rez. I got you, Rez. Hold on, I got you, Rez. Smash that like button.
How you doing, brother?
What's going on, Rez?
When you get caught between the moon and New York City, I know it's crazy, but it's true. I'm telling you, man.
Talk to him.
Man. These Knicks, man. You know what? I wanted to call back. I remember when I called, you guys were asking for predictions. I said Knicks in 6, and who knows, maybe 7. I'm changing my mind. You know what it is? Knicks in 3.
Well, it's too late to
There
change
ain't no
your official
7.
pick, but I'm
That's
glad
my
your
pick.
energy
Knicks
changed.
in 3. Knicks in 3. And you know what I wanted to say about that game that really bothered me? In the beginning of the game, before the game even started, and they're introducing the teams, okay? They're putting up our jerseys up there. They're reading the wrong name. They're saying Brunson, they're showing Bridges, and then they put on some
very disrespectful.
I don't know what that was, some carnival music. They're trying to,
very disrespectful.
When New York say we put on that circus music, that Barnum and Bailey's for these clowns. I don't know what this disrespect is, but they got dusted on their own court, man. That team, this Knicks team is bigger than basketball. This Knicks team is the heartbeat of New York City. Every person's blood pumping in this city is going on to that. It doesn't matter where they play. They can go to China and they're traveling with New York City. That's it.
Fact.
This team refuses to lose. They're not losing. They're playing for every single New Yorker that's dead or alive for the past 30, 40, 50 years. They're doing it. These guys, losing is not an option for this team. Being down 10 for this team is nothing. I'm not going to worry until they're down 25 points, which is never going to happen.
Thank you. Hello.
And not only that, but all this Wemby talk every day, Wemby this, Wemby that, all over Instagram. You know who they need to be talking about is Jalen Brunson. He is the truth. That is basketball right there. That's not a ball hog. That's a leader. Like you said, a captain, man. That's the guy. That's it. That's the best player on that court, man. Wemby needs to bow down to that dude. He's shooting over a guy 7'5". That guy's 11 feet tall with his arms in the air. That game was amazing, man. That's one basketball game I would want to watch again.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it again too. I'm gonna watch it again tonight.
But anyway, that's what I wanted to say, man. This is it, man. This is it. Knicks in 3.
Knicks in 3. Let's go. I appreciate you.
All right.
Bye. Bye. Hey, Knicks in 3. Hold on, I got Angie. Hold on, I got the OKF ladies. And then I'm gonna get into some more time. I got the OKF ladies.
Karan, what's going on?
We got the OKF ladies in the building. Talk to them, Angie. Let's go.
Oh yeah, let's go. I'm still 10,000. I'm telling you, I couldn't hardly sleep last night, but it's all good. Hey, I just want to hit, kind of one of the topics you talked about. These refs. And I'll just echo what we've been saying.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm standing 10 toes down. I'm not concerned about these refs at all because we already know the NBA has anointed Wemby as the cash cow face of the NBA. Adam Silver is he owns the whistle. for the establishment. So we know that. And this is why we're beating everyone by double digits, because we understand that going in that, we cannot keep it close. The only time we kept it close, we lost by 1 point twice, and that was in
Right.
ATL. Right. And so we know that we can't do that. Right. So that's not going to happen. And we're going to continue to win by double digits because we understand that we're playing against the establishment, which is called the NBA. So, I just want to kind of, say that. But one of the things I want to talk about, we talked a lot about this last night was, Josh was phenomenal. Cat, Brunson, everybody was just a star in their role. Even if, Mikal wasn't hitting his shots, he still became a star, just shutting people down and so forth, And so, but the one thing I want to highlight a particular person at a pivotal time in the game is Alvarado. When Brunson asked to be taken out of the game, limped to the locker room, that was the only time I was like, oh my God. I
Yep.
really wasn't too sure what was going on. And think about the midseason trade we made for Alvarado. This is why Rose made sure he pulled the trigger, because he did not want to be forced to just have a young second-year player depending on someone like Kolick. Because again, we understood that our goal has always been the finals. And so he knew Kolick needed a little more time. I need some. So when I saw that, I started thinking about, how he pulled that trigger for Alvarado. Because think about when Alvarado came in that game, we actually got the lead. We had a nice little like 7-8 point lead. And then they came back out. He held it down for like a good 5 minutes. Not only did he make sure that the ball movement was still there, the offense was rolling, he was playing good defense. And he even got, I think he hit a 3. He drove the basket, did a layup. And so I think that was a pivotal time in the game where the Spurs had an opportunity really to really jump on us,
10 seconds.
and it didn't happen. And even when Brunson came back in the game, because they were flowing so well, Brown didn't put Brunson back in the game right away. And so I just want to shout out Alvarado, because I really believe he played a window of time. He played a significant role for us last night,
Right.
where the Spurs could have really did something. So just want to shout him out, because I haven't heard a lot of people talk about that little window that Alvarado did. So just wanted to kind of highlight that. And I am, yeah,
Nice.
it's Knicks in 4. Knicks in
Nixon
4. Yes,
Ah.
yes. All right.
Big
Okay,
time
you be
salute.
blessed. All right, smash those likes.
All right. Big time salute. Hold on. Let me get L Figgy up in here. I can't do one OKF lady without the other. 646-995-8389. Smash that like button if you did not smash that like button, so we can let the YouTube algorithm know that this is the place to be. What's good, L Figgy? Let's go.
Oh, Karan, man, you put me after Angie. I don't know if I can call, I don't know what I can say after that, man. She hit the nail on the head with Jose, man. I'm telling you, a lot of people are now talking about this, and I'm telling you, she is 100% correct. This is why we have to just trust Leon Rose. In Leon, we trust. When we were all in the middle of the season, thinking about what we were going to get, what we needed, the areas, we were all looking for somebody to kind of back up Cat more than anything else, because Mitch was on managed minutes. Huck Porty, we felt just wasn't in there. We needed some height. We needed some length. We wanted some athleticism. We wanted a little more bigness on the team. And then he goes and gets this little guy from the Pelicans that all we really know is that he likes to scrap and get into fights, and we didn't know what we were getting with him. And we find out, again, that Deuce, because of his hernia situation, we needed a more reliable backup point guard for Jalen. And my man held it down. And by the way, if that 3 that he shot that kind of went in and came out, we would have actually tied the game there. He held it down for us. He and Cat, with that 2-man little game they got going on, chipped away at that 4-point lead. Shout out to the Latinos on the team, man. My
Big
Dominican
time.
brother Cat, my Puerto Rican, my Boricua, Jose, man, you guys held it down last night. Shout out, man. But really, I mean, Karan, if I really got to give flowers, man, Josh Hart, man. Josh Hart. Not enough people, I mean, people are talking about it, But Jalen's always going to get his flowers. Cat's always going to get
Of
his
course.
flowers. OG,
Yeah.
with that quiet 17 points, man,
Mm-hmm.
and those clutch threes there. My guys always get. But Joshua Aaron Hart, man, can we just talk about this man for a minute, Karan? Can we?
Fire.
Josh was not scared of Wemby in the paint. He didn't get rebounds. He took them. There's a difference.
That's a great point.
He took those rebounds. Bro stole those. It was immaculate.
Definitely.
And then the stats, the analytics, they don't account for hustle. What we
Right.
have in Josh Hart is a Dennis Rodman, people. I want you to understand that. What we have here is a Dennis Rodman. Every team needs a goon type of player who doesn't care about stats or jaw-dropping numbers. He's just going to go out there and do the little things that win games. You understand me? Dennis Rodman won championships scoring single digits.
No.
But if you ask MJ to this day, he used to go and have to go grab him out of hotel rooms to go bring him onto the court because he knew he couldn't win without him.
10
Josh Hart is one of those
seconds.
players whose skills are better than his scoring, even though he can score in a group of dudes. But man, he's just, I'm telling you, Karan, I'm just so excited for tomorrow, man. I'm telling you. And quick shout out also, Brownsville, man. If that's the kind of energy you're going to come with, man, why did y'all even bother beating OKC? You should have
Thank
just
you.
stayed home. If y'all going to make excuses, sit your asses at home, watch from the sidelines, enjoy Cancun, and let the Thunder come and face us and deal with the wrath of the Knicks because y'all ain't ready. You're going to make excuses, and we are not going to tolerate it. Yo, Charles Barkley, good luck coming to the Garden Game 3, man. You're gonna need some
Yeah.
protection. Yeah,
Oh,
man.
God. All
Nah,
right.
man.
Thank you, Figgy.
Appreciate you, man.
No doubt. Hey, I'm gonna do another poll. I never do 2 polls in a day, but I think this is a great poll, man. Did the Cavaliers do a better job than the Spurs in the first game? I think that's a fire question. I don't even want to save that for tomorrow. I'm gonna do that today in the Spurs. So yeah, look out for that. I don't know how. Oh, my wire pressed the fire. I didn't mean to do that. That'd have been mad conceited if I did the fire for myself. Salute to my man, A-Pal Diaz. Facts, sweep is going to happen, and they don't even know it yet. Hey, yo, listen, A-Pal. Man, they don't even know it. Like that is the crazy part about it. Like, oh man, hold on. I got 2 because I wanna talk about some more stuff. Hold on. I got 2 unknown callers. I'm gonna try this one first because I need that Spurs energy right now. If y'all want me to get him out of here, but I just want to hear this. I want to hear the Spurs. I just want to laugh at them. I want the smoke. I'm sorry. I'm just want the smoke. Let's see if this person answers. See if there's a Spurs fan.
Hello.
Hey, hello. How's it going? Are you a San Antonio Spurs fan?
Nah, man. New
Okay.
York Knickerbockers, man. Original
Oh, let's go.
Jamaican from Brooklyn.
Let's go.
Right.
Big up. Let's go. What's your name, my brother?
Bobby.
Bobby, I got you, man. What's
Yeah.
going on, Bobby? Yeah, talk that Nick talk, man.
And with original Brooklyn boy, man. Right?
Okay.
So listen now, right? The team is doing very well. I'm really feeling proud of the team. You got some brilliant ladies, man, that's calling in, and just
Thanks.
the last 2 ladies, they mentioned about Alvarado and Josh Hart. I mean, and Hart,
Yeah.
Of course, it only goes to show you, that, men, it's not the big things you do, right?
Right.
It's just it's the important things. And of course, 2 players, like the ladies have said, they recognize. And of course, we do recognize them, right? And of course, it's we can't say nothing, but all we got is love for the team, right? And
That's a fact.
and I just want to let this one out to San Antonio that Bronson is coming this tomorrow night with a jerk chicken, the Jamaican jerk chicken.
Let's
And he
go.
and he bet and Wemby better have his French bread ready to eat. Okay.
Let's go. Talk to him. I
All
love it.
right. Yeah, man. No, I
Big
love your
time
show,
salute,
man.
man.
Love your show.
Thank you, man. I got your name and number locked in too. So next time you call, I know exactly who you are, my brother.
Yeah, man. All right.
All
Yeah.
right, big time.
All right.
No doubt.
Enough love to New York.
Salute. That's my man Bobby out of Brooklyn, yo. I seen the area code. I don't know. Listen, I don't even know no San Antonio area codes, man. I'm just going. If I see something, it ain't New York. Let me see if this is a Spurs fan. Hold on, I'm hunting for Spurs fans right now. God damn it, I want to talk to the Spurs. Don't get scared now. Don't run. Don't run. Uh-oh, they might run. I want to talk to San Antonio, y'all. Okay, maybe not. All right, call me back. Call me back. Call me back. Call me back. Yo, if I see an area code that's not 718-347, you know what I'm saying? 929-212. I'm like, is this the Spurs? Hold on. Really quickly, definitely continue to smash that like button. I wanna touch on you talked about Charles Barkley, very disrespectful. I really want to harp on this fact. Do you owe Rick Brunson an apology? Do you owe Rick Brunson an apology? We know that the refs were trying to screw us last night. But and everyone could see it. Like, they didn't call no fouls. Guys driving to the basket, they letting it go. And that's how, because we got so caught up not playing through contact. When I tell you they had the 10 points in the first quarter, the rationale behind that was because we weren't playing through the contact. And salute to everybody in the Knicks Tape Madness Discord server. What did I tell you? I said, yo, forget the refs. We see the cheat codes. You gotta play through the contact. And Rick Brunson, the guy who a lot of you, I think y'all owe him an apology. All right, y'all was talking about, oh, Rick Brunson, he over there sitting on the bench, sitting on the Mike Brown. Salute to the OG Knicks fan. If you watching OG, you were one of the biggest, Rick Brunson critics. But do you owe him an apology, OG Knicks fan? And Knick Nation, do we owe Rick Brunson an apology? I ain't gonna lie. I never thought there was any chemistry issues. I never believed it. When anyone said, oh, yeah, this person didn't like this, the only thing I suspected was that Towns was frustrated with the system. Besides that, I never believed in anything that was negatively reported about the New York Knicks. Rick Brunson told Mike Brown, shut the hell up in the pivotal Knicks game 1 moment. All right. He told me to shut the hell up and told the rest of the team to be quiet and leave the officials alone, goddammit. Great minds think alike, because I did it in real time in the Discord. I said, yo, because everybody was like, yo, they robbing us, the refs. I said, yo, we got to play through the contact, though. You got to keep playing. You cannot continue to argue with the refs. We see there was a concerted effort. They sent the fan out there, y'all. Oh, Mikal about to get the skill. Fan go out there and run out there and cause some goddamn havoc and prevent us from going in transition. But those antics can't stop. And that's why in the second half, they can't stop us. But in the second half, they started calling the fouls. They said, yo, what's the use? They are an immovable object. Why should we continue? It was great of him because we were all kind of losing our mind. Rick Brunson's son, Jalen Brunson, was seen screaming. That's a foul at Scott. But that's a foul, Scott. He's talking to Scott Foster, okay? He erupted again towards the end of the first half. San Antonio's big man, Luke Cornett, landing on his ankle. Matter of fact, hold up. Now, we know that, hold on, let me just... I just got to check my scouting report really quickly because could have sworn. Now, Jalen Brunson doesn't usually yell at the refs. Oh, but check this out. See, I take great notes. This is courtesy of the 82 Knights. All right? Because I was breaking down the game and I went back to my notes and then I was putting together notes for my scouting report. The last time I could remember Jalen Brunson was yelling at the refs was against the San Antonio Spurs. That was the game where they blew us out. I don't remember Jalen Brunson ever yelling at the refs like that. And if he did, it was very rare. The last time Jalen Brunson yelled at the refs was game 1, and that was on, I got it right here. I'm just going to the 82 Knights. Hold up. I'll tell you exactly when that was. So the first game against the Spurs, after the Cup, not the Cup game, but after the Cup game, was the New Year's Eve game. That was the New Year's Eve game where he yelled at the refs. All right. So for some reason, when it comes to these goddamn Spurs and cheat codes, Jalen Brunson has to bark at the refs. But it was Rick Brunson that gets the credit here for telling his son to pipe it down and the team to pipe it down. But after the buzzer, Brunson went up to Scott Forster, and people thought that he was beefing with Scott Forster. I assumed that it wasn't with Scott Forster because he nodded his head yes to Forster, but it seemed to be something into that direction, and it was someone in the crowd that he pointed to. So Jalen Brunson was dealing with somebody in the crowd, and once again, hey, San Antonio, y'all gonna learn the hard way. Y'all need to stop pissing off Jalen Brunson, though. It don't bode well. Now Brunson might drop 40 in game 2 just because of that fan getting on Jalen Brunson. I'm telling you, leave that man alone, dog. He comes from the Mamba school. He's not the Black Mamba, but he comes from the Mamba school. He's his own junior Mamba status right now. This man can't be phased. Like my man D from LA would say, man, Jalen Brunson is not going to allow us to lose in a 7-game series. There's no way. That's a fact. Jalen Brunson did what he had to do, and the refs, they tried to rob us, bro. But the question of the day is, do you owe Rick Brunson an apology? And I need y'all to keep it real because a lot of y'all was getting on Rick Brunson. Why is he sitting down next to the coach? Rick Brunson has a job, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all want to know what his job is? If you don't know the job that Rick Brunson has, salute to my man Tugboat. We talked about this. So the reason why Rick Brunson sits next to Mike Brown is because he's in charge of the rotation and substitutions. So he lets Mike Brown knows who goes in, who comes out at what time. That requires him to sit next to Mike Brown. All right? 646-995-8389. Going back to the phone lines. We got a lot to talk about. Charles Barkley called you a roach. All right? Ty, I see you. Give me 2 seconds, Ty. Hold on. There's a couple of people I got to get to. I got you, Ty. Sit tight. I see Tugboat as well. 646-995-8389. What's going on, Lopez?
What's going on, man?
Let's go. Man, they tried to take the game away from us. What's your thoughts, my brother?
First of all, I ain't gonna lie, I'm triggered right now. So
What happened?
Your boy from Brownsville, man. Like he was on roller skates in here, man.
You see how I do him, right?
I can't argue with people like that. You check them on 1 point, no, but what about this? And you check them on that. Oh, we only had 105 points. You had 95. How you gonna talk about holding us to 105 when we held you to 95? Oh, but what about the last game? We held you to even more points. Like, it's like you're just going down the checkbox. You're wrong. You're wrong again. You're wrong again. Your boy was on skates in here. So I ain't gonna lie. It's just these fantasies that some people be having. You know, him, Stephen A. You know, pretty much everybody who's supposed to be a sports expert. You know,
right?
You know, they keep saying everybody's better than JB. So it's time to be better than JB.
They all fail.
it's just it's crazy. I had a few stats that I wanted to look at. I know you mentioned earlier about JB just being a beast on defense. That don't get talked about. We still got to hear about defensive liabilities. They haven't been defensive liabilities this whole playoff. Why are we still saying that? Why are we still saying that?
Crazy.
You know,
CJ McCollum had one game. They acting like that was
one
the whole
game,
playoff.
and then all of a sudden now, you can't win a championship with Jalen Brunson. 12 wins later, it's still excuses, man. It's the lack of accountability for me, from all the pundits, from all the fans. Yo, what's wrong with I was wrong?
Thank you.
What's wrong with that? Because you obviously was. Now as we had more rest, then you guys was off for 4 days. And everybody was like, oh, the Spurs have the momentum coming in. They just came off for 7 games, and they've been winning. The Knicks been off 9 days. As soon as we lose, oh, well, y'all had more rest. It's just like, come on, man. But
Crazy.
What I thought was great last night that I haven't really heard. I heard one guy talk about this, how Jalen was picking on Champagnie last night.
That's a fact.
Like Champagnie's getting exposed as a defensive liability. So I thought that was really interesting. That tip by JB back to Mikal to get back for that 3. That was the play of the night, really.
That's a fact.
We don't get that rebound and it goes down the other end. I'm scared the refs is gonna, at the very least give him a foul to put him on the line to pull that out. So that was so pivotal, that move. And then everybody saw about how inefficient JB was last night. 30 points on 31 shots. If he had some and ones in there, we'd have 35 at least. So,
thank you.
We got to watch the game in context. Remember, JB get the ball back with 5 seconds left and got to create miracles. That happened a few times last night, at least 3-4 possessions. So those are not the best. You're not going to get the choice shot in those situations. You're not going to get the best shot. You got to take what you can get at that point. So we got to kind of look at these stats in context. As I say, watch the game. You just can't look at the box score. But that's all I got, man. Homie,
that's what we do. Stats with context. I'm glad you said that.
Context. That's how we got to do it, man. Anyway, man, I'm going to catch you later tomorrow, every day until we win this chip.
That's a fact. Every day we here. Thank you,
Lopez. And I'm flying out there. I'm flying out there. You know what I'm saying?
You're going to be outside.
I got 2 tickets. I got 2 tickets to game 3, but I can't make it. So those is going to be up on those are up for sale, but that's going to finance my trip out there. But yeah, man, I'm going to see y'all because we going to have this parade. You feel me?
That's a fact. And we all going to meet up. We're going to have our own little section out there. We're going to go out there 100 deep.
Yo, I can't wait to meet Trey, bro.
Yes, sir.
Queens
Big time,
in the house,
man.
baby. Queens in the house. That's all I got to say, man. I can't wait to see all of y'all out there, man. Talk to y'all later, man. Salute everybody.
Salute, family. No doubt. It's my man Lopez flying now. He said he going to use his game 3 tickets to finance the trip. That's fire. By the way, he also said something that was fire. Champagnie was exposed by Jalen Brunson. What did I say in my 10 keys? Hunt, Fox, and Champagnie. That was my 10th key. Hunt, Fox, and Champagnie. I be cooking. Yo, listen, y'all. If you ain't subscribed now, I don't know why you not subscribed, though. I be calling this joint. Bro, when I tell y'all I watch every single San Antonio Spurs loss since Wemby came back, I am not capping, bro. I watch every single loss. I know they fooled, bro. They just got lucky that the Western Conference teams couldn't expose it. But yeah, oh my God, game 2 is gonna be a blowout, bro. It's gonna be sad. The NBA gonna try to fight. They're gonna be scrambling, trying to find ways to extend the series, and it's just not gonna work. All right. After this, I got my man Ty and I got Tugboat. Call up 646-995-8389. What's going on? Rodney, what's going on, my brother?
What's good? What's good?
Let's go. What's going on? What was your thoughts about last night's game, Jalen Brunson?
Man.
miraculous runs.
Hey, you know what? It was an awesome game, bro. I told you, I said the first game, I didn't expect for it to be a double-digit win. I said they just gonna keep it close. We gonna win that first game. You know what I'm saying? And then the second game out, every game is gonna be a double-digit win. I'm still on that. And as far as the Champagne, he wasn't the only one that was hunting Champagne. You ain't see that Christ the King Bishop Rockland matchup?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, Jose was chirping
Hell
on that
yeah.
guy. He was
Indeed.
chirping on
It
him.
wasn't just for Brunson, it was for all of them.
Yeah.
He's food, dog. I'm telling you, him and Fox are food, bro. Oh,
It was chirp. I was like, yo, this is gonna be some, you know. Jose,
mm-hmm.
now Jose could tell him, hey, I grew up dreaming about playing in the finals in the Garden,
No.
you know. And then with Charles Barkley,
Yeah.
you know what? Charles Barkley wanted to be a Knick. That is the problem. He couldn't be a Knick. So you know what? He takes out his frustration on the fans and the organization. He wanted to be a Knick, you know? That's all that is.
I just don't like the disrespect. Then he's saying it like it's cool and funny, and he's with Kenny Smith. Come on, dog.
Yeah, but he's the biggest cockroach there is. We all know this. He a cockroach. He spit on fans and stuff. He's a cockroach.
He could have came up with a better reference. He could have said they're like something else, anything else. Not cockroaches, bro. Come on, bro. That means you hate us, man. You disdain. You don't like seeing us because nobody likes to see no damn
Hey,
cockroach, bro.
that's all right. He coming to New York next week, and he said he want to eat street meat. So I guess we're gonna have to do something to that street meat.
Easy, hold up. Just in case somebody does something, hold up. You got, hold up. Just in case somebody do something, you gotta put that disclaimer up there. Just in case, my dog, the views of the caller does not. I repeat, not. But nah, I hear you
But
though.
hey,
He bugged out.
we got this though. You know what I'm saying?
10
The haters gonna hate.
seconds.
They still chirping. Let them keep chirping. Rick Brunson, he the truth. He's the one that keep everybody in line. Little do we
Yep.
know.
Little do we know. Tell him. All right, thank you, family. I appreciate you, Rodney. I'm gonna get back with
All
you
right,
soon
stay
too,
up.
via email. All right,
All right.
big time. Yeah, and Joe too. I got to get back with. Get back with Joe as well. Yeah. By the way, my email is on the screen. Contact me. You can contact me there. Info at This Week Inside the Knicks. All right. Info at thisweekinsidetheknicks.com. That's my email address. Do not message me on here. I'm not going to see it. I'm not going to respond. All right. This is just the show phone that is only for the show. Get my man Ty in the building, and I got Tugboat. 646-995-8389. Call up, voice your opinion. You know, we talking about Charles Barkley. He called us cockroaches. Oh, I didn't even get to the game too odds yet. We talked about the whistle and the refs. What's good, Ty?
Yo, what's up, fam? What's good?
What's going on? You see my man Krem's dad had to get Bronzeville up out of here. He said he didn't want to hear that no more.
Nah, I just hopped on, man, a few minutes ago.
Oh, you meant
Yeah, I just heard the last caller talking about it. I'm glad.
Got him up. Krem's dad was not playing because I wanted to dance with him a little bit. I put him on. He kept moving the goalposts. I just was hitting him. You ever seen a boxing match like a dude trying to put his defense on, but the dude just keep hitting him with all types of combinations, slapping him left and the right? Man, that's what I was doing. I was having too much fun. And Krem's dad said, no fun. Boom. But listen, if y'all don't want to hear them, y'all could get him up out of here. Y'all already know the rules.
Yeah,
Get him
no,
up
you
out of
know
here.
what? He probably sound like somebody who just, he know he's conceded that he knew how important that first game was, and is. So now, he know it's over. You know what I'm saying? That was the Spurs, like it was Cleveland's biggest chance to um to put the Knicks in a real series. But
Right.
unfortunately, the Knicks won't face a real series this season.
Nope.
The games will be okay, but I was proud that we beat them by 10 double digit. I want to keep our the record. You know, I want to keep the
Yep.
points.
7 straight.
Yeah,
Double digit.
absolutely. Um, there's a few things, man. I'm gonna get out your hair, man. One, salute to Cat, man. Cat said he's doing it for his mom. He knows his mom was watching. So to me, that was fire. Yeah, that was fire. Um, about Rick Brunson. I told you he was coaching earlier. I said he's the one coaching. Mike Brown said that when I was mad at Mike Brown. I was like, because it looked
You
like
did
Rick
say
Brunson
that.
was the one coaching. Yeah. But no, but you know what though, man? All of that in the past, and I was getting mad at our coaches and the players. I'm past that, and I forgive
Right.
anybody who did that because I was a product of that. Like we knew we had a championship team, and we couldn't see what the paintbrush was painting, and now we see
Right.
it. So salute to the painter,
No,
man.
but
Salute to
Ty, though, really
Leonardo.
quickly
Yeah.
though, the reason why
Mhm.
I'm saying they got to apologize is because
Mhm.
they were blaming Mike Brown. I mean,
Mhm.
not Mike Brown, Rick Brunson
Mhm.
for a
Mhm.
lot of the issues. They said, why is he talking to him? Why is he there? Ain't
Yeah.
he not the lead
Yeah.
assistant?
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah. No.
talking
No.
about. Yeah, you
I
got to apologize
listen.
for that.
I'm never gonna apologize for my my issues towards them at that time, because ignorance is bliss. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a fan and you're going by the naked eye, then it's like it looks like Brunson, but like I told you, it looked like he was the one coaching. You know what I'm saying?
Right. See, that was your
So
view. See, your view was more correct than theirs.
yeah,
They
yeah.
were saying he was the cancer.
But respectfully, man, if anybody playing for their pops, man, in any level, man, you're gonna give it your all, and that's really why I didn't want Rick Brunson to go nowhere because I knew Jaden didn't want to disappoint his pops. Who knew that it would have been the Spurs they both played against. His father lost, so Jalen got some get back as well. Jalen
People
got more
forget
get
that.
back than anybody because he's been doubted for so long. You know what I mean?
What?
And a funny stat on Jalen, I don't know if nobody brought it up about his defense last night.
Yes.
Oh, they brought it up how
I
everybody
did.
he did.
I put up his matchups. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Harper's the only one to score.
yeah. So they was 1 for 14, and Champagnie was like in the second half he was 0
Over
for
4.
5 against Brunson. Yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So those are really big stats, man, for me. That and they talking about he don't play defense. So to me, on this level, um, I know JB didn't have the best game. He hit the first three, and it looked a little like we was gonna blow them out, but they knew we were gonna blow them out, so they had to sit hard. They gave Hart 2 fouls in the first quarter, gave him a third one in the second, and he begged Mike Brown to stay in the game in the second quarter. So
Right.
they knew what they were doing because Josh Hart was the engine in the first, when the game first started. Um, so for me that was really, really, really big, man. But salute to Karl Anthony Towns, man. I told everybody was against me, told me I was smoking, told me I was crazy when I said Jalen Brunson is a bigger star than Wemby. I'm just gonna stand by that. Jalen will win MVP. I believe the Knicks will win in 4.
Yep.
I'm watching basketball and I'm starting to add the analytics to it just to make my case stronger.
Right.
When you look at Wemby, and everybody used to laugh and I joked about how small his ankles were. You seen him
Yeah.
limping off the court yesterday.
Yep.
The thing is, his lateral movement is not that good, right? So even though he has like agility to be that size, he's still kind of slow. He's stretchy,
Yes.
right? So when you're looking at Karl Anthony Towns, Carl couldn't believe that Wendy was sticking him one-on-one. It was totally disrespect.
Right.
Karl Anthony Towns said, I pray they put somebody else on me instead of Wemby. Every time Wemby was on him, Karl Anthony Towns made a play. He embarrassed Wemby. See, we forget how skilled Karl Anthony Towns really is, man. And he's playing for his mom. Like these players on the Knicks, it's bigger than basketball. They have a whole city nation, all right, on their shoulders. Jalen Brunson, I'm telling you, man, I know Wemby's good, but Chet was scared of him. Karl Anthony Towns is not. Mitchell is not.
Hell no.
That's the
We
difference.
punish Wemby.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. Wemby He's scared of Karl Anthony Towns. He don't know whether to get up on him. If you get up on him, Karl gonna blow by him. If he stand back, Karl gonna shoot it. He does
Bingo.
not know. That's why you see him, Karl Anthony Towns spinning on him, not really
Yes.
crossing him over, but just blowing by him. Every time pump faking going by him, they have no answers for us. Even when our team shot porous. El Figgy and the other callers said about I have to give Alvarado. I was praying the whole time. I'm like, yes, Alvarado. I mean, he played, and when he laid up Wemby, Karl, oh gosh, okay. When Alvarado took Wemby to the hole and put the
Yes.
ball on the backboard before it got blocked, I said,
That's fundamentals.
Yes, I said
he reversed it, used the rim as a protector. That's old school stuff. They don't know nothing.
But not even that, KP. He put the ball on the backboard quick. So whether he missed or not, Wemby was still gonna block it. That was a goaltend. You see? So now they knowing, get the ball on that glass. Karl Anthony Towns was doing the same thing. Josh Hart was attacking Wemby. Wemby is not what we think. If you're scared of somebody, they're gonna be great. They're gonna be they're gonna be imposing to you. We're not scared of Wemby. Champagny thought he was gonna have a great game. Second half, they said, JB, just put your hands up on him. Everybody who JB stuck and who he was sticking to in guarding, they couldn't score on him. See, the Spurs don't have a three-point shooter, KP. They don't have a designated three-point shooter to beat the Knicks. They don't. Them boys chuck. All of them chuck. They chuck the ball. Champagny, he could shoot, but they're not like lethal three-point shooters. Now, next year, they're going to get them a three-point shooter. But I just wanted to salute the Knicks, man. Like, I really feel, and I know, and this is another thing they said on the Pat McAfee show. They talked about how Pat McAfee brought up a stat with Big Perkins. And he said, in the last 3 championships, finals, the teams who won in the finals, who won the first game, lost the series. And Perkins cracked me up. Well, Perkins said, well, yeah, but this ain't those teams. This Knicks team, literally, okay, is on a whole nother level record-wise. I said one thing, and I'm about to get off the phone. I said to you, Karan, I said to OKF Nation a few weeks back, we don't know how to lose. We don't know how to lose, bro. We don't know how to lose, bro. We don't know how to lose. We don't.
Let them know.
We don't know how to lose, man. So at the end of the day, salute to our fandom. Brownsville Spurs, Charles Barkley. Chuck, you gotta laugh at Charles. He was always scared of New York. He was scared of Charles Oakley. He's scared of Anthony Mason, and so he has his his begrudges against us. But here's the thing, him calling us cockroaches, that's not who we are, so it doesn't apply. So we're gonna let it fly. We know what he's saying. Come on, we know what he's saying, bro. He can call us cockroaches.
It's disrespectful, man. Is it like he called them women in San Antonio? They all big women and ugly women in San Antonio. Come on.
But you guys have to allow these commentators to continue to put coal in our fire. Continue to say these things, because the more
it's content.
Thank you. And the more, but look, KP, the more they talk, and Jalen Brunson said, we hear the outside noise. We just don't pay attention to it. We gotta let them talk. We need all of them to talk. We need everybody to talk. I don't even want Stephen A to be a Knicks fan any longer. He's a clown.
Get him out of here.
He looks like a circus. He looked like a circus. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. You're gonna put the disclaimer up. Anyway,
I'm gonna put this. Let me put it up just in case he's listening to this. I don't agree with that.
I didn't say anything.
Just in case he wants to hire me to be his ghostwriter. Salute to Stephen A. Smith, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. If he want me to go be a part of his writing team, you have the best Knicks take ever.
No, we want you on his show. He bring everybody else up there. We want to get you on his show.
I don't know if he want me on the show, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if he want me up there.
You're so crazy, KP.
I don't know if he. Oh, but Ty gotta go.
All right, my guy.
I want to talk to Turbo. I appreciate you, though, Ty. And
salute.
I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna message you because I want to talk to you if you really trying to do that thingy.
Yes, sir. That's not no if,
okay,
man. All right.
Okay. I got you. I'm gonna message you.
All right, man.
All right. It's my man Ty. I'm gonna connect with him because he want to do a in-person joint. event. I'm not sure if it's a parade event. He just wants to get together with everybody. A lot of y'all flying out, so we're gonna see what we can do. What's good, Tugboat?
What's happening, man?
Man, yo. History. Yo, bro. When he just said that stat about Big Perk said whoever Pat McAfee said the last 3 teams to win game 1 in the finals lost the finals or something like that. Something crazy he said. I don't even know. Dog, how many of those teams won 12 in a row?
Bro, I've been trying to figure out why Knicks are hated so much. I thought it was the fan base, but now I'm starting to see what it is. We're ruining people's careers. And not only are we ruining people's careers, we're ruining people's perception of reality. Knicks winning shifts everyone's perception of reality because they deny us so much that we prove them wrong. Like, we're on how many game streak now?
12.
And each one of those 12 games, they say we're going to lose. Each one.
That's a fact.
Each one, there's naysayers out there going, y'all going to lose this one. Nope. Y'all going to lose this one. Nope. Like, I mean, like, how many times, like, what, who was that? Lopez. What's wrong with saying you're wrong?
Thank you.
Just say you're wrong. Like, and that's the thing with Knicks. We are shifting people's perception of reality in totality. And they can't accept
I like that. Yeah.
That's really what's going on. So it's like, man, shout out to us, bro. Shout out to us. I mean, what? It's really Tyrese's voice. What more do you want? We'll get that chip. We know we're getting that chip. So what more do you want? Because then we get the chip this year and they go and say, oh, y'all can't do it twice. Like, come on, man. Y'all counted us out each and every game we've been in this playoffs.
We might win 70 games next year. 70 games.
Nobody acknowledges our broomsticks. Why is that? Why is the whole commentary on this 7-foot child deer? And meanwhile, we're taking teams out. What is that?
Yep. Crazy, man.
Crazy. How you feel? Because I missed last night. I had an early interview this morning, so I popped the melatonin. As soon as I seen Brunson turn the burners on, I said, all right, let me pop this melody. I know we're getting some good sleep tonight. I feel good about
100%.
it. Yeah, I didn't sweat it one bit. I'll be honest with you. I didn't sweat it one bit.
But I was telling them in the Discord, like, yo, it's not over. Relax. Because I knew that in the first quarter, they had 10 fast break points. On average, in the playoffs, we only gave up 9.5 fast break points a game.
Right.
So in my mind, I'm like, that's an anomaly. There's no way they can continue that. We've just been too good. Like, we're in stone right now.
Yeah. Another thing,
they had 5 fast break points. Look, they had 5 fast break points for the remaining 3 quarters. No transition, nothing.
Nothing.
Go ahead.
Nothing. No, I was just saying, as far as the reference, I watch Scott Foster. Like, I'm a fan of Scott Foster because he always looks out for us. Brunson at the end, he wasn't yelling at Scott Foster. He was yelling at a fan.
Right.
Scott Foster was making sure. Yeah, he didn't get into it with that. But if you ever notice with Scott Foster, well, we didn't have our free throws in that first half. We always get it in the second half. And if not the second half, at least the fourth quarter. It always works in our advantage.
That's true.
Because Wemby was trying to flop his way out. He was trying to flop Cat out the game. A lot of people saw that. He was trying his best to flop Cat out the game. And it's like, yo, you got that in the first half. We're not doing that this half. So
bingo.
I don't ever even get concerned with the refs when it's me personally. I enjoy when the refs in the first half screw us over because then they go into halftime, they consult it, they see their numbers, that's what they're looking at, and they go and say, okay, we can't do that in the second half unless it's OKC or somebody. But
I mean, hold on, I'm not sure, but do you owe Rick Brunson an apology
for putting Cat on the bench if he's in charge of the substitution?
Because people were saying it was Rick Brunson's fault. Why is he sitting? Nah, that wasn't you. You didn't like Mike Brown before. Because there was people that was there was people who was putting a lot of the team's shortcomings on Rick Brunson.
Well, here's the thing. If you were complaining about the wacky lineups, that was on Rick Brunson. The wacky lineups was Rick Brunson. If he's in charge of substitution, all those wacky lineups where we're looking at like, yo, what are you doing? What is this? What is that? You got to blame that on Rick Brunson. So, like Ty said, in that moment, I wouldn't apologize for that because they were wacky. They were experimental.
No, they wasn't even going there. They didn't even know he was. They was saying it was his fault. Pretty much how you didn't like Mike Brown, they didn't like Rick Brunson.
Oh, they were doing the daddy-son thing?
Yeah, they was like, oh, man, he shouldn't be there because he's the father and nobody likes him. And they were saying all these crazy things about Rick Brunson. I never believed it. I'm going to keep it real.
My mantra has always been Jalen Brunson gets whatever he wants. If he wants Mikal Bridges, I don't like Mikal Bridges, but at the time I didn't like Mikal Bridges. If you want Mikal, get him. Whatever Jalen wants, Jalen gets. I've been telling that to my boys when they was joking on all this stuff, movements that we're making. I'm like, yo, if Jalen wants it, I'm all for it because I support that guy. He's going to be the one that leads us to the promised land from day one.
Yeah.
So if he wants his daddy on the coaching staff, leave his daddy on the coaching staff. I have no issue.
But he told the guys to pipe it down though, because I had to let them know in the Discord too. I said, yo, we just got to play through the contact. Stop arguing with the refs. And that's what Rick told him.
I remember when Rick told Dylan that last season. He said, yo, stop crying to the refs. Cut it out.
Stop crying to the refs.
Stop crying to the refs. Like, I like how you kept winning your 82 nights. Shout out to the 82 nights. I like how you kept up with that on when is I didn't know you even kept that record. That's fire. Of when he's yelling at the refs. Because that's been mitigated ever since.
Bro. I take all types of notes, bro. That's why I don't do live play-by-plays for the Knicks game, because I'm like, nah.
No, that's why we're all here listening to your channel, because you take the notes that we don't even know you're taking and you come with the facts. That's why we're here. That's why your show is so amazing.
Thank you.
Shout out to you. But
I'm locked in. You can ask Maxine. I'm locked. What?
No doubt. There's never been a doubt in my mind. Never been a doubt in my mind, man. But yeah, it's dope because all these pundits, sometimes I feel like, yo, they got money on the Knicks because they know that negative rhetoric is just fuel to our fire every time. Like we've been proving people wrong this entire season. From Mike Brown, I mean, well, no, not entire season, entire Leon Rose era. From the Jalen Brunson accusation on out. We've been proving people wrong. Why you got so many guards? Why you got the short guard? Why'd you guys get Cat? Why'd you guys get Jose? Why this? Why this? Why that? Why that? And now we're in a ain't gonna beat Wemby. Who? The weak ankles? The baguette Bambi?
Talk to him.
Like they got slow motion of Brunson cooking this dude, bro.
Cooking him.
Cooking the quote unquote alien. We got the quote unquote big head midget cooking this 7-foot phenom. And guess whose career is gonna be killed after this finals? Wemby's. Because he's not gonna be put. Go ahead.
You gonna put the blueprint out on him? How to deal with him?
Bro, he's not gonna be on the pedestal. Because I mean, unless they come with some sob story. Because my personal opinion, Wemby was a little limpy last game. I don't think he's finishing this finals.
Ooh, that's
and
deep.
I think that's gonna be their cop out. I think he's not gonna finish out the finals, and they're gonna say, "Oh, the Knicks only beat the Spurs because Wemby he something happened to his ankles in Game 3."
So we can't give Ant-Man that excuse when they beat Ant-Man. We can't give the Portland Trailblazers, who didn't have their best player all year, Dame Lillard. We can't give the Thunder, who didn't have their second and third best player for their run. I mean, that's who they beat. So if you're gonna use that excuse, I'm just gonna respond with that. If that's where we want to go, you want to go with injuries, then we take away the whole run from them.
They got all these casuals emotionally invested in this fake phenom. Wemby is not that guy. He's tall. He's an amazing player. I'm not taking that away from him. But to hold him on his pedestal like he's something that we've never seen before, that's a lie. He's a glorified Bo. That's really what he is. He's an overhyped Bo. He's what Shaq wanted out of Bo. That's all he is. Shaq seen it in Bo. We seen it in him, but he couldn't get the job done. Wemby ain't gonna get the job done in this finals. What are they gonna say after that?
Man, Tub Boy, I appreciate you, man. Great call. Let's go Knicks, man. Knicks in 4.
Oh, and other thing. Who was that called and said Knicks is 3? Because I want to get him a call back. It was a couple calls you had to go. I don't know
Oh
who it
man,
was.
who was
He
that?
brought us some fire energy. It was like I
Was
don't know.
that
His name
Rez?
like
That might have been my man Rez. That
okay, all
Rez?
right. I'm gonna put someone on his bus to get him a call
Yeah,
back because
I
he
think
was
that was
speaking that truth.
Rez. Yeah, he was hype. Yeah, that was Rez. Because I had
Yeah,
Rodney,
okay.
I had Lopez. Yeah, that was Rez.
Yeah, shout out Lopez too. Lopez was dropping that knowledge too. Shout out Lopez, and I hope you. Yeah, I can't wait to see you at the parade, man. Shout out to you for making you come up off them tickets.
100%. That's how we do it. New York City.
That grind. Yes,
All
sir.
right, man.
Nixon 26, Nixon 3, Nixon 2, Nixon 1. We already got it done, man.
100%. I appreciate you, Tugboat.
I appreciate you, man.
All right. That was my man Tugboat. OKF Nation Pluses, no clock status. One thing I want to say about Wemby too, I don't look at him as a one-on-one stopper. He's a helper and a roamer. So what you have to do with Wemby, you have to put him you could put him out of position. You could keep him out of actions. Keep him on the weak side. That's something we did when they would switch on Towns. That's another thing that I thought that the Knicks did pretty good was they were able to put Cat in the post. Even if he didn't score, they would feature him in the paint and then they would have to double. So yeah, Wemby is a help defender. That's why they played that weak ass zone in the fourth quarter. And okay, so what happens when you play zone? There's multiple areas of weaknesses in the zone. The perimeter, right? You can swing the ball around, you get open threes. But that mid-range, that nail area becomes wide open. Bridges flashes out, gets the ball, gets a foul. That's what we did to the Cleveland Cavaliers. If they did their homework, they would have seen Cleveland try to run the same zone and we ate it up. So your San Antonio Spurs zone is weak as hell and y'all gonna get cooked, god damn it. Get my man CI in the building. Hopefully he's there. The kid from Coney. CI, what's good?
What up? What up?
Nothing much, man. I called you back last night, but you might have just was passed out, man. It was late. Last night was a late show.
I was on the block chilling with my peoples, man. Talking about
I got
the
you.
game.
I got you.
We had the big screen joint on the boardwalk yesterday, man. On
fire.
the boardwalk, on the handball court.
Nice.
You know?
Nice.
Yeah, just call those street love, man. I told you when dust them off, man.
Got him up out of here. Knicks and 4. We ain't playing around, man. Yo, we ain't playing around.
We dust them off, man.
How Wemby look to you? How he look?
Oh, it was dope. It was an ex-ball player that used to play for Brooklyn. All right.
Okay.
He was from Coney Island. He was with me. He was
Yes.
It was deep. I ain't gonna name his name. But he was like,
of course.
My man. He said my man was like, he was falling off, like he was falling the ground like a giraffe. You know how giraffes fall?
Yes.
He was like, yo, this dude was falling. Look how heavy his feet is. Like he can't run. He can't do nothing. I'm like, yeah, he can't hold us, bro. Can't hold us, man. Yeah.
And it's only gonna get worse for him. That's the part they don't even see. Yo, we got this guy, the Brownsville Spurs fan, bro. He from Brownsville.
Nah, no,
oh my goodness.
Nah, yo,
bro, he's from Brownsville.
Yo, nah, he's from Brighton Beach, bro.
Bro, we got to bet when the Spurs lose, I got to go to Brownsville with a Jeremy Sohan jersey. And he got to rock it. I'm going to his block. I'm going to his block. We going to film it too.
He not from the hill, man. I'm on Hughes. I'm in South Florida. I never met a San Antonio fan. I hear a lot of, Lakers and
you're right.
Boston.
Right.
You feel me? But I never met a San Antonio fan from the hill.
Right.
So I think he's from Brighton Beach or Kings Highway somewhere.
Let's go. He's from the other side.
Yeah, he's from Sheepside Bay or somewhere, man. He ain't from my part of Brooklyn.
That's a fact.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Coney Island, you heard?
Oh, man. Yo, what are we going to do to Charles Barkley? He called us roaches, man. He said, Knicks fans are like roaches. They everywhere. I said, what?
Yeah, he a country dude. He country as hell, man. I think he's from Lead, Alabama. He got one traffic like where he from. Come on, man. He got a bunch of chicken farms where he from. He better chill out, man, before I smoke him. He's funny.
Come on,
He's
bro.
country
He
boy.
I didn't like that, man. Like he said it right before the break, like he's slick with it. Like, come on, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Come on, show us some respect.
You got Kenny Smith from Puerto Rico from
Right
New
there.
York. He a
10
sucker too.
seconds.
He a
Come
punk
on.
too. He let everybody run through him. Like he pause. I ain't sound right. But yeah, Kenny Smith is letting everybody talk crazy about New York. He just sit there and laugh and smile. He a sucker too. You know
That's what
I
I'm
mean?
talking about. That's why I clicked it on. I said,
They need my man Steph up there. Steph will put everybody in their place. Like, yo, son.
oh, he ain't talking like that with Steph up there. Steph ain't gonna let it go down. Trust me.
Yeah. He already put him and his family already put the Muppet Man in his place. What's his name? You know what I'm talking about? The cornball
from
ESPN dude. I don't name. What's his name? I don't know his name. I don't
Steve?
like the dude.
Was it Stephen A?
Yeah,
He was on Stephen A?
Yeah, him
First
and his
take,
brother. Yeah, I remember. I ain't gonna say no more about it.
No, I got you. I got you.
But yeah, you know, you heard about it a couple of years ago. He put him in his place. Yeah. So, but anyway, yeah, bro. I'm gonna call you tomorrow.
Call me, man. I'm here.
Yeah, definitely.
We here.
Call you tomorrow. Let's go, Knicks.
Bro, I'm here every day, man. I'm here every day. Whenever you want to call, my brother. Big
All
time.
Right, so you see my number pop up. This answer.
I got
phone. And the two ladies is doing their job too. We love y'all two ladies. I don't know the ladies' names. Y'all doing a great job.
That's
more
Angie
y'all.
and Figgy. Angie and Figgy.
Angie and Figgy. Yeah. Y'all doing your thing.
They holding it down.
You like your takes. Keep on going. Bro, I'm going to holler at you, but I'm going to call you tomorrow, definitely. You heard?
All right, no doubt.
Let's go Knicks.
Let's go Knicks. Big time.
All right, bet.
That's my man, C.I. Yo, C.I. used to call back in the call-up show day. How many of y'all remember a lot of y'all don't know about the call-up show days. Y'all didn't go back that far. Big time salute to Angelica. I appreciate you on the super. Big time salute. My man Tugboat sent that. Hold on, Tugboat. I see you. Let me get my man Rock up in here. And then I'm going to get Rez back on the line. He said he like Rez energy. If you want to call back for somebody because you like their energy, feel free. You know, that's why we created the rule, man. What's going on, Rock?
Yo, what up, okay?
Let's go. Hey, man. Yo, Knicks in 4, man. How you feeling about your pick? Do you wish you changed it?
Oh, yeah, I said Knicks in 4, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing. Do you wish you would have made it Knicks in 7?
My original, when I said 5, I was just being respectful, and that was only because I figured Pop would be in Mitch Johnson's ear. You know, I'm advising him a little bit, but I said, nah, I just can't see us losing, man, regardless if Pop is over there in his ear or not, you know?
12 in a row.
That's crazy, yo. Crazy. Yo, now everybody bad mouthing Wemby this morning, man.
Oh man. You know it's coming.
Yo, it's crazy, man. Nobody told y'all to put him on a pedestal. But the greatest thing is now I'm just glad that everybody buried that notion about the West being superior. Yeah, we would have did the same thing if the Knicks came out the West. It wouldn't have made no difference.
That's a fact. Ran through them. Easy work.
Yeah. Now hopefully when we repeat next year we can get OKC and run through them too and let them know that it wouldn't have made a difference even if it's OKC.
Man, I would pray for OKC or Jokic. Or if whatever team does a super trade and got the star, I want them. Whoever got the superstar with Giannis or whoever, I want them next year. For sure.
And I don't think whatever team Giannis land on, I don't think they're gonna be able to do too much because they're gonna have to give up too much for him. So they're gonna have to. It's gonna take them 2 more years to rebuild.
Yeah, only Miami might could do it though. I ain't gonna lie. Miami might got a package that could make them look a little nice because they still have Wiggins and Powell and Hero or Bam. It depends on who they trade. Miami depends.
But they ain't got no point guard though.
That's why if I was them, I would keep Hero.
But the thing is, they still need a point guard. But Hero's not a good defender though.
He get buckets though.
He get buckets. But you think Mikal gonna care about him getting buckets? No,
we gonna lock him down. I'm just talking about like in the league, they'll be depending on who. We got to see who they trade. You got to see who they trade. But all the other teams, no, because like Boston got to give up Tatum. You know, the other teams, no.
Yeah. But like I said, they don't have no formidable point guard, so I think they limited in how far they can go. You know.
That part, that's true. Yeah, Davion Mitchell ain't it.
Yeah, because if we meet them in the playoffs, we apply that pressure. Who's gonna handle the ball for them? Nobody.
No, they're not gonna see us. I'm just saying like they'll be good. Like probably like if we the number 1 seed, they'd be number 3 or something like that. Yeah, I'm not saying they're gonna see us. Nobody's seeing us, bro.
Yeah, nobody's
seeing us. We only just begun, and we still got the Thanos Infinity Stone. We
right.
Easy. But yeah, I appreciate you, Ryan. I appreciate you, my brother. All right, big time. Hold on, really quickly. I just want to show y'all something really quickly. Hold on, 2 things really quickly. Two things really quickly. I want to show y'all. The first is, hold on. First is we got to go to the link tree. We got to check out the merch, man. Listen, all you got to do is hit the link tree /TheObjectiveFan. The link is on the screen and in the description. Go there, check out the merch, man. We got the mugs, all right? We got the This Week Inside the NYK, the blue and orange. Oh, damn, I didn't mean to do that. The blue and orange brunch. You feel me? Go check out the mugs. The mugs are fire. It's the Bodega Cat. We also got it in black. We got the t-shirts. You feel me? We got the hoodies. We got the Captain 11 joint. You feel me? We got everything, man. Go check out the merch on my Linktree /TheObjectiveFan, and go get you one of these mugs. The second thing I want to talk about is Game 2, because I didn't get a chance to preview Game 2. Game 2 is going down in a major way. But look at the odds. And we're going to talk more about this tomorrow, but they are disrespectful. It actually opened up at, I could have sworn, no, it opened at 5.5. I could have sworn it was 6.5 at some point, but maybe I'm tripping. But yeah, man, they got us at a +5.5 after we just dusted them off, dog. We won 12 games in a row. So now Vegas is shifting to, well, they got to lose at some point. There's no way they could win it all. They got to lose at some point. So listen, if you are a betting man, I'm not telling you what to do. But when you start seeing the money line +185, all right, the spread is a +5.5, you know what you can go do. You feel me? But yeah, the betting lines is very disrespectful for Game 2. I was appalled at what I saw. Hold on, let me get my man Rez back up in here. I'm calling him back, Turbo. He said he loved the brother energy. Hello, Rez.
It's good.
Hey, man, my man Turbo said he liked your energy, so he wanted to get you back on the line.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I heard that. I appreciate that. I think everybody is just hyped up, man. I'm telling you, man. I've been a Knicks fan for so long, man. My favorite player, Rod Strickland. Okay, guaranteed make them jump like Rod Strickland. And I went to college with Marcus Camby. I'm a big Camby guy. I got Speedwell jersey. I'm there last night, man. Everyone's so hyped up, man. It just felt so good. I mean, this is a once in a lifetime thing. And I thought to myself, I go, you know what? There might not be another Knicks championship for another 30 years, 20 years. This is it, man. I think they're destined to win this year, man. And like I said, it's bigger than hip hop. It's bigger than New York. It's bigger than basketball, man. This is something that everyone's been waiting for. And there's New Yorkers all over the world watching this thing. You know, everybody. I mean, it makes everybody, want to shed a tear. It's such a beautiful thing, man. And I don't think that the Spurs even want to win. I think that part of them wants to see the Knicks win, man. They got a lot of years ahead. They're a young team, man. Yep. I think this is it, man. Like I said, Knicks in 3, and then Knicks in 2, and then Knicks in 1, and then that's it, man. We did it.
Really
He
quick
did.
question.
All glory to God. This team
all
is
glory to
this team
God.
is beautiful, man. This team, there's something about this team I never seen in all my years a team this connected. Like they seem
Right.
like they're all friends. They lean on each other. They know exactly what's needed when it's needed. This is a well-oiled machine. This is not just some team that, you know what I mean? I think that
Yeah.
the Spurs had a vendetta against the Thunder. I think the Spurs really wanted to win that, and they got it. And in a weird way, that was their championship. Now, this is our time. You know what I
Yep.
mean? This is it, man. I'm psyched. So keep that energy going, everybody, man. Congratulations to everybody who's been waiting for this forever.
That's a fact. Yeah, we've been
But we
waiting a
do have
long
work to
time.
do. We do
Yep.
have work to do. We do have work to do.
Really
Hey,
quickly,
let me ask you a question. Let me
you want to
ask you a
ask? Go
question because you know what you're talking about. What's going on with Brunson's leg? What was that? Is that because I was really worried for a minute? I was about to be like, oh my God, this is the worst thing that could happen. And then he comes back and
Yeah.
just is murdering it. What's going on with his leg? Medically speaking.
What I want to say is, and you know what, I'll get Juan the doctor up here too to talk. But what I want to say is that it's just Jalen Brunson's a superhero, and he just had to go activate his Wolverine healing powers, and he was good. But the reality of it is, it wasn't a bad injury that could keep him out.
Okay.
They asked him about it. They said, "Yo, what's up with your your leg? You had to leave the game. You had apparent injuries twice in the game," and he said, "I'm good." So once he says,
Okay.
"I'm good,"
yeah,
you ain't got nothing to
and
worry
you know
about.
what? You know another thing that's real true. What you said is that this guy, when you piss this guy off, he plays better. He gets it in his mind to win, and then he goes out there and does it. It's like kind of like how it was with Michael Jordan. It's like you don't want to talk smack to him
Bingo.
because he's
Right.
gonna come back. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
these Spurs are getting a lesson. You know what I mean? This guy
Yep.
Brunson, man, rated, man. Now the whole world's watching this guy. He's on everyone's map now. They're like, if you never watch a Knicks, you're like, who the hell is that guy? Forget about Wemby. Who's that?
Yep. 100%. Man, I
Anyway, I
appreciate you,
love your
Rez.
show, man. Keep it going, man. We're
Thank you,
all gonna
family.
remember this forever.
Yep. 100%. I appreciate you, my brother. Have a great
All right,
day.
man. Have a good one. Bye.
My man Rez. Hey, yo, we representing. Let me get what's up in there? Walls P. We get Walls P, then I got J-Tap. Smash that like button if you didn't smash that like button. We still cooking with hot grease. Let the YouTube algorithm know we're here. Uh-oh, what's going on? Walls P in the building.
What's going on? Okay, family.
Man, what's your thoughts, man? I mean, we're here, yo, 12 in a row, man. They Vegas right now is betting on us to lose. They said there's no way they can keep this up. What's your thoughts?
They could bet whatever they want. This series is over, fam. Like, looking at that game, it's nothing that the Spurs can do.
Nothing.
And that's why, like, when we was in the Discord yesterday during the game, and you was like, yo, you was impressed with Stephon Castle. I was like, I'm not impressed because number one, he's an inconsistent shooter, and number two, I hear everybody like, harping down on his defense, and I'm like, it's easy for you to gamble on defense when you got a 7'4" guy who's gonna erase shots if your guy lose you and get to the basket.
Right.
So I'm not impressed with him, man. And it's like looking at the game, it's nothing I see that the Spurs can do. Because right now he's D'ing up on Cat. Cat is burning him to the middle. If they switch him up to be on Josh Hart is either gonna shoot the three and miss, where you're going to set up a night for Cat to get over 20 rebounds and 20 assists because them little guys are not getting the defensive rebound over Cat.
Hell no.
And just so happened, Josh Hart is on again. That's a detriment to your defensive strategy. And even if Josh Hart don't shoot it, you set up flex screens and everything, setting picks going into the basket and getting open dunks with OG or something. So it's like I don't see what they can do to possibly win the game. at all.
Bingo.
And we came off of playing a terrible offensive game and still won.
And still won.
So it's like, yo, man, it's their best chance of winning the game was yesterday.
Yes. That's why I always thought game one would be the most important game for them. And they couldn't do it. Like we all knew it.
So I'll just say, yo, 1 down, 3 to go. We in there like
What's your
somewhere, baby.
What's your thoughts on Charles Barkley calling us roaches, man? Knicks fans are roaches. They everywhere.
People are probably gonna throw tomatoes in the chat for me saying this, but on what he said and the way he said it, yes, it was disrespectful. But I've heard people say worse when it came to Cowboys fans and all this other stuff.
Okay.
And probably one time or another, like being a Giants fan, Yankees fan, or whatever, I probably said something like worse about, Red Sox fans or Cowboys fans or whoever.
Right.
So
okay.
I can't throw stones while I live in a glass house. You feel me? So again, yes, the way he said it was disrespectful. And I probably never used it in that term of being disrespectful. Like if I use it, it was probably like, yo, if a bomb was to blow up, you'll see, like cockroaches, you would see a Dallas fan emerge, or survive, something like that or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But it wouldn't be just straight up me calling the fans,
No, but he doubled down on. He said, "Look at them. They like cockroach." Like the way the way he said it. It just was, to me, was very.
Trust me, I get it.
I'm not going for it.
I get it. I get it 1,000%. Now, where I'll say I differ at is with me saying something like probably more negative than him. I was younger. This is a grown man. You feel me?
Right.
So that's where I get it. Where it's like the vitriol, whatever he get, and when he go to New York, people want to put paws on him, like, yo, you did it to yourself. So I get it 1,000%. But me, I'm not gonna ostracize him because there's probably things that I might have said where people could take me through the ringer.
I got you. I got you.
So that's where I stand at it. But with that being said, man, I know other people's calling up, but I just want to leave off with this, like the question for you in the chat.
Okay.
Do you guys think that the anticipation of winning this championship is going to be better than the championship itself?
That's a bar. Hold on. I'm going to actually poll that. Thank you for giving me a poll. I love it when the callers give me poll ideas because I usually do it like the day of.
Creative mind thinking. But
so
shout out to
you
everybody.
said the run to the championship better than the anticipation.
Is the anticipation of winning the championship better than the championship itself?
Better than the championship itself. Ooh.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes, sir. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Maxine. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the OKF ladies. Definitely subscribe. If y'all ain't a member, get in it, man, because them chats during the live game and plus the content, y'all missing out on a lot. So with that being said, catch everybody on the next one. And yeah, I'll be in the comment section. I'll holler.
100%. I appreciate you, my brother. Great
no
night.
doubt.
I want to give a big time salute to AP. By the way, to all the MVP donors, if you were on the last MVP donor list going forward throughout this month, to all the MVP donors, I'm doing a special giveaway for y'all at the end of the month. All right? MVP donors. AP says, I'm hoping we can win more than one with JB and Cat. When they retire, one championship a decade, if able. Hit the likes. Definitely. Big time salute to you on that one, retiring and all of those things in terms of them guys. Smash that like button, though. He's right, though. We got to get these likes up. What are we doing? All right. But no more 20-year droughts. I think what he's proposing is actually a fair assessment here. I'm not going to lie. Winning 2 championships in a row will be very difficult. No one has done it for the last 8 years. But no one is New York City. No one has the team that we had. I mean, as good as OKC was, were they dominant in the playoffs? Like, so they were dominant in the regular season. We all knew that. But in the playoffs where it mattered the most, they played 2 teams. The Phoenix Suns, come on, dog. The Phoenix Suns, that's baby food. Then they beat the Lakers without Luka. They didn't have the battles, and that's probably what threw them off against the San Antonio Spurs. They didn't have the battles to get them going when they had to face the other monster in the West. We started out against the Hawks. We were down 1-2. So we lost before we lost. Well, we didn't lose, but I'm saying we lost before we had to turn it up. You feel what I'm saying? They never had the opportunity to lose. So when they got punched in the mouth, it's like a boxer, right? All right, let's think about it. Who's the greatest boxer of all time? Muhammad Ali, all right? He's the greatest boxer of all time. Now, during his heyday, his run, he was undefeated a lot of time. But when Muhammad Ali started losing, he didn't stop. It's like you had to take the loss in order to realize, okay, boom, this is what I'm doing wrong. But if you just smacking through everybody, and now you have to face a team of quality like in San Antonio, OKC wasn't equipped for that. And then even their run last year, they struggled on the way to the chip, and that's what I think helped them persevere. Was they had the 7-game series against Denver, and then they had the 7-game series against Indiana. But I don't think that they had what we had. Like this Knicks team, I feel like even though they're young and they're getting better, but can you say that? I mean, Chet made 3rd team, I guess, but did Jalen Williams look like he improved? I mean, when you just look at what the Knicks have, I think that with Mike Brown, being that this is his first year, the Knicks will be a better team next year by just running it back. Salute the L Figgy for that. That was the OKF ladies. They always cooking. And so, I don't know. But salute to Angelica. Wemby looks like Gumby. Yo, she said, Google it. I won't laugh by myself, goddamn. Let me tell you something. Gumby from back in the days and Wemby. I'm going to Google it. Because I need to see the side by side. But I'm going to tell you what. He's an alien. And we the men in black. Wasn't that you too, Angelica, who said we was the men in black yesterday? You be cooking over there, Angelica. I see you. You be cooking. You be cooking. Let me get J-Tap or the lie. And Walsh P, to answer your question, I'm going to say I don't know right now. I can tell you what. Because the New York Liberty, salute the New York Liberty. I'm not going to act like I was the most hardcore fan, but I was a fan, and it's been a long time since we were able to win anything. We never won. And honestly, the way I felt when them girls won, because I watched a lot of those games, those girls, they put their heart on the line. They believed they were the best. And watching them on the road, I don't know. It's something about the road to the championship. But then when they won the championship, I was nearby the Barclays Center at that time. I wasn't at the game, but I was nearby. I was in Brooklyn. And the energy surrounding the Barclays Center was like, yo, the girls did it. Yo, the Knicks didn't even do this. The ladies did it, man. They won. You know, people were shouting. And J-Taps wants to talk about.
Hey,
J-Tap, what's good, man? What's going on, man? Hey, we did it, man. We up 1-0 in the finals, man. What's your thoughts? Where you want to go?
Hey, my man. Last night, it was a blur. I put my Knicks gear on. We went to the local sports bar. And you know, I'm in the middle of Golden State Warrior country, so I don't know. For some reason or another, they all came up dressed as Spurs fan. It was all good.
Of
So
course.
I went to the bar. Every time the Spurs made a shot, the bar cheered. Every time when the Knicks made a shot, silence. I ain't saying nothing. I just sat there and watched the game. You know what I mean? And by the end of that game, all I heard was crickets, my man. Nothing.
Wow.
They all walked up with their heads down. I said, I told you, Knicks in 4. Oh, yeah, maybe Knicks in 6. No, Knicks in 4. Oh, you guys got Knicks in 4. We got a superstar in Jalen Brunson. We got a superstar in Cat. We got superstars all out that team. They all took a sacrifice. They could be starters on any team, but they all linked up, got on the team, and look where we're at right now. So we got 3 more to go. You know what I mean? Right. And as far as the Brooklyn Spurs fan, Brownsville. Yo, I don't think he understands that. I was in Brownsville 2 weeks ago. You know that. I can't remember the street. Just somewhere in the projects. Yo, I'd go to Brownsville tomorrow with that Soulhound jersey and watch him put it on and walk down whatever street he lives on down there or whatever. But my thing is, I take this Knicks stuff seriously, my man.
That's a fact.
Last year, we talking going back and forth. Let's have a watch party. I said, yeah. Other people RSVP'd. They probably only did it because it sounds fancy. I'll pop up. You pop up. The fan pops up. We watch the game, have a great time. Same thing this year. I had to go to a baby shower on that Saturday. Me and the wife.
You still showed up.
Ultimately, I said, that ain't my baby, so I'm not going to no baby shower. I'm going to buy my ticket, fly across the United States, go to Brownsville, take a train to the Q Bar, which is a great place, by the way.
Fire.
And watch a basketball game, not in person, at a sports bar, a random sports bar in Queens. Why? Because I take it seriously. And that parade, my man, I told you before, I'm gonna be out wherever we're gonna meet up. I'm gonna be out there the day before, just waiting, chilling, see who's gonna RSVP and who's gonna back out at the last minute. My man, I'm outside.
I appreciate you, J-Tap.
4.
Yo, you know, you the only reason why I do the watch parties, because I know you want to do it. I don't even want to do the watch. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't even want to do the watch party because all it does is cost me money, and then I gotta watch the game again. So I'd rather just watch it one time. You feel me? But I do it because of you and JJ popped out, Marie popped out. We had a great time, bro.
Hey, yo, the year you don't do a watch party, guess who's gonna be knocking at your front door to watch the game with you and Maxine? Me.
J-Tap.
My guy, I don't know where you live, but I'm gonna find you. I
don't know if you gonna come to Westchester County. I don't know you coming to Westchester, dog.
I'll go to Westchester, and all I got to do is go to the basketball, any basketball court. Hey, yo, you know Karan? Oh yeah, he lives over there on West 5th Street on the 5th floor. I'm gonna find you, my guy, and I will be there. And as far as Charles Barkley's concerned,
calling us roaches, man.
My thing is, growing up, my best friends were cockroaches and water bugs and rats and mice. You know, they're my third cousins. I mean, we see them every day. All up in the kitchen, in the bathroom, crawling on your bed, wake me up in the morning. And, so what? Right. Yeah, we cockroaches and we everywhere. You know what I mean? We take stadiums over.
It's just the way he said it, though. It was because he doubled down, like little cockroach. Like he said it like with such disdain and hate.
Yeah, like we're peons. You know what I mean? He's on top of it's all
that's
good.
what I didn't like.
It's all good. But you know what he's gonna end up calling us? You already know.
What's up?
NBA champion, son. No more cockroaches. We're gonna be on top of the mountain, like you said, looking down on everybody, no matter who it is. So anyway, I'm gonna get up out of here.
Thank you,
J-Tap. To the house, go take care of some business. And as far as the objective ladies that call up,
you
keep forgetting about Cleo. I heard Cleo name once, and we need Marie to call up.
First, whoa! I say the OKF ladies, so that's
I know. So we did shout them all out. Got Figgy, Angie, even though she don't like me, Cleo, and we got to get Marie to call up.
Marie got to call up. She got to stop. We also got Angelica too, man. She be cooking on the super chat.
Yo, at the watch party, Marie's spitting facts.
Yeah,
spin facts. It was awesome to see them. I want to hear it call up, Get in the mix.
She won't call. She like to be in the chat. Salute to Marie in the chat. Do appreciate you, Marie.
Well, she got bars, my guy. But anyway, game 2, we win about 7. It'll be tight game, but we're gonna win by 7. All right, man.
I'm with you, man. Big time salute.
All right.
I was thinking about doing something for the finals because there's some people up here. My man Grady High School up here, and Angie says she's gonna be up here, but I don't know. Like, because when I do the watch parties, I got special giveaways, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I try to get a gauge of how many people coming out. But I ain't gonna lie, dog. I'd rather watch the game in the crib because it's less work for me to do. Like when I go out, I'm not taking notes. I'm not watching nothing. I'm watching the game with y'all, but it's not like I'm just watching it as a straight fan. I don't got the game night with me. You feel what I'm saying? I don't got this with me right here. I take this everywhere I go, man. Look at that. Nothing but notes up in here, dog. Got the bracket. I'm tracking everything, man. Look at it. I got stats up in here, dog. You know what I mean? So, I like to be, one-on-one time with my game night. Look at the stats I keep track of. You see that? Got a stat tracker. You feel me? So, we'll see. Oh, and by the way, I know we didn't reach the goal of the 42 people for the Pick'ems challenge, but I'm still going to have 2 winners anyway. We got the 40. So we're going to have 2 winners on the Pick'ems challenge, all right? So when it's time, I mean, that's for the Knicks in 4. Now, for the Knicks in 5, 6, 7, those will just be 1 person. But for the Knicks in 4, when we sweep these boys, we'll have 2 giveaways because 40 people pick Knicks in 4, 16 pick Knicks in 5, 10 picks Knicks in 6, and only E from Harlem, he picked Knicks in 7. I'm pretty sure he wants to change his pick, but he was trying to be respectful. I'm going to try to do another show tonight, but I'm not going to make no promises. Something got to happen for me to want to do another show. If I don't do another show tonight, I'll probably drop some clips. I'll be back tomorrow for the Blue and Orange Brunch for sure, 100,000%. And then Friday night, game night, Smoke Fire. We'll be right back here. I do appreciate you guys. And until next time, as always, let's go.